Okay. Hey, what's up, everybody? Let's get this going over here. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do. What am I gonna do? Okay, there we go. All right. Let me get my phone out. I found this video by iDubbbz about airsoft fatty, and I wanted to watch it. Turn the fuck off. Oh, it's Wednesday. Shit. Today's fucking. Oh, fuck. It's fucking your mom's house day. Fuck. Alright, that's cool. Alright, let me get this fucking shit going. Turn that down. There we go.
For sponsoring this video.
Hi, I'm Bounty Hunter, Baba D. Flats.
Holy fuck! I had several drinks in me. It's not wise to piss off a drunk old Jedi.
It's about the equivalent of a medium shield. I like my beans.
There's still Sith out there. You don't think so?
Cooking with Fatty, meat salad.
There we go.
Yeah, funny if you think you could take mine from me.
Alright, let's get fucking New Vegas going.
You're still hitting full force, dude! Ow! Ah! 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 Fuck! Dude! Fuck! Stop doing full force!
My shit good. Hold on. I'm just making sure my stream's good. With...
What is going full force?
Yeah, okay.
That is where, and the way I define it, someone is treating it as if they're about to die, and they're putting everything behind it.
Master audio a little bit.
Back in April, I flew out to Battle Creek, Michigan to meet a fellow YouTuber that goes by the name of Airsoft
Old Battle
Fatty.
Creek. If you don't know about Battle Creek is garbage people.
I'm sure you guys have seen some of his videos. His most popular ones are Fortnite Chug Jug Challenge and When Lightsaber Dueling Goes Horribly Wrong. Watch until the end.
I think I just shit myself.
Airsoft Fatty makes a wide variety of content.
What you'll need is some turkey or sandwich meat and hot dogs.
One day he will upload meat salad, the next day he'll upload cranberries and zombie cover practice 1. There is nothing that's off limits for Fatty to upload, with the exception of like, I was gonna say weight loss, but he's even uploaded weight loss stuff.
17. Oh, let's go. There we are.
I should start posting shit like this. I like working out. I just fucking post
I was curious about Fatty's life. You know, I'd seen his videos for so long. I wanted to know if he was playing a character. I wanted to know what he's like off camera, what he's like around his friends and family, what his eating habits are.
I like my noodles to be a little dry.
I wanted to know all that I could learn about Airsoft Fatty, and I think the best way of doing that was going directly to the source.
It feels like the name suits it because I've only seen like I've seen a lot of army vehicles and a lot of roadkill, so it feels like a Battle Creek.
All right, we're calling Chris, aka
God, just because
Airsoft
he's
Fatty.
fucking better.
Hey, this is Commander Six of the 7th Regiment of the Rebellion. It is day number 365 here on Cortosis, and we need reinforcements. If you can leave a name, number, and a message, I'll do my best to get a hold of you. Hopefully there's not another firefight that happens, but keep it real. Peace.
Record your message after the tone.
Hey Chris, it's Ian. Call me back when you get this. Yeah.
This is
Something
like the fucking worst DLC.
What was
doing
that?
this with.
Now we wait for his response so that we have an extra level of permission to come over.
Hey, this is Commander Six of the 7th Regiment of the Rebellion.
I guess we could just show up. I told him that we'd be coming, so let's just drive over there. As we were driving to Fatty's house, I fully expected us to just park on the side of the road, knock on his door, and have him greet us. Oh, iDubbbz, great to see you, man. How's it going? But it didn't go like that. It went quite a bit scarier than that.
We are here. Oh my.
Those are the boys.
That is. I've never felt more uncomfortable in my life. Yeah? All right, I'll do that.
What I assumed to be Fatty's friends at the time welcomed us, showered us with welcoming gifts featuring beer, Faygo, and weenies.
Faygo.
If you can call any of that welcoming gifts. I mean, it seems a lot like more like foreplay for Juggalo than it does a welcome to Michigan sort of gift. But I could be wrong.
Welcome to the state where Kellogg's comes from. It's Faygo.
I wanted to talk to Fatty on the first day, but his friends would not allow that. They were asking me all sorts of questions about Filthy Frank and PewDiePie and all this sort of shit.
How's Felix in real life? He's shorter than I think he is?
Yes. I had to just endure it. I had to function as the autism magnet.
And me, Aaron, and him are autistic.
While Dane and Ben got footage of Fatty and asked Fatty questions as he toured them around the property.
The light still works here. Some bank trash over there. 2 MG midgets.
Midgets?
Grandfather left me this one. Left Matt the red one. The worst comes to worst. So to someone who will give him the beauty treatment and start using them in shows. And then of course you got the jet ski.
When's the last time you took the jet ski out?
Well, considering it hasn't had a good starter since 99.
Hasn't been started since 99, is that what you said?
Hasn't been started since 99.
I should really get a face cam going.
And technically that is an outlawed model.
I got a lot of stuff on
An outlawed model.
There we go. Kind of figured I have this.
Turns out Chris was more than willing to share his life with us as long as we'd let him. He simultaneously is able to sound like an old man who's reminiscing about the days past, while also having the imagination of a third grader who definitely just found a real-life T-Rex fossil.
What the fuck? Hell?
Treasure map?
No.
What?
Yeah, Mama used to talk about how she had the old codes for something big. Oh, this is quilting stuff, okay. I just realized that now.
It's not paperwork, it's quilting stuff.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, someone in the house who could enjoy this.
Apparently it was up in the garage door.
Yeah. This here
Take it to full screen.
is the old fruit cellar.
What's the strategy with taking one of your shoes off?
Paperweight. That's literally it.
Thought maybe you were going down there.
Oh, hell no. Even if the tires weren't there, it's basically a goddamn snake pit. Every year. Breathing season. Garter snakes are everywhere down there.
Garter snakes? Pretty harmless snakes, right?
Michigan blue races, man, they'll chase you.
They'll chase
I know that for a fact.
You've been chased by a blue?
Yes.
Garden?
You know, my mother had the golf cart working. She started it. Snake comes out, starts chasing her. Yeah, she gets in the golf cart, ditches me all the way back there. I run the whole fucking deal.
Like, for how old he is, his voice still sounds the
He
same.
came in, he had both eyes effect. They got stuck between the toilet and the wall. Bullshit, he had some woman that looked like she was in her 300. I've got my mother who can pretty much vouch for a lot of things to talk about here.
You know, if you ask him a question, he'll go to the moon and back with stories. And you can't stop him.
But they have to first find a way to target it. And there's literally just about 2 feet straight away, and then just drop.
You can try to cut in there, and he's like, oh, that reminds me of a new story I gotta tell you.
I thought them motherfuckers were demon horses. And then, because both marauding captains on the field called the marauding captain effect. Probably speaking gibberish for God's sake.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'm going down with this 5 feet. My mother's trying to hold me down. My legs up in the air. Go repeat it because she was bored. She was peeing. That's why I almost got actually eaten by a T-Rex.
Oh, man. Man, oh, man, Cheez-Its.
You're looking at someone who can go days without pissing and shitting, and someone who can go about a whole day without drinking.
Really?
And I only drink from beer mugs.
You only drink from beer mugs?
or shot glasses.
You do shots of water?
Later on, we decided to drive around and have Fatty give us a bit of a tour of the city.
Sure,
Let us know what
yeah,
hot spots or interesting features there were in Battle
really
Creek.
weird. My game's being
there
weird as
weren't
fuck,
any.
but
Not necessarily. Here's your red roofs. Back there you have your Night's Inn, you have your America's Best Quality Inn. Another Night's Inn over there.
It was like just a shithole. And I'm not even afraid to say it, because everyone there calls it a shithole.
Believe it or not, at least once every few months you will have
Battle
drug
Creek is a
buses.
shithole.
Like down
It's
the
a
road
fucking
from me over here
shithole.
at the motel.
Drug buses.
Battle
Yeah.
Creek is a
What is
shithole.
You know, usual team they gotta call in when it's stuff like meth, cocaine.
Oh, so they're the police.
Yes, essentially.
After hearing a bunch of Fatty's stories, we started to notice that he has this habit of opening the story with a line that is more interesting than the story itself.
Yo, Chris, you wanna go to a big party? Well, the thing is, think about it. They got away, put the baby back, I'm shaking. And I looked at him and I was like, I've never been to really any kind of party. Holding my mother as I'm putting fire up on the stove. I'm one of the only guys that's got a race mini here. You're like, dude, it's like a Project X style party, let's go. Girl, she's like, burp.
So instead of just cutting to the chase about how his engine blew out after he didn't change the oil, he'll open it with,
I learned the hard way that you get your oil checked every few months.
now I must inquire and hear this awesome story.
You learn the hard way.
Please.
I had a 98 Ford Explorer, and you just hear, oh, and then it just stop. Cuts off. I've got my blinkers on, I'm in the other lane. Got people past me. What's your problem? I'm like, oh, jeez, burp. So this is something I don't get. Why the fuck they put a stop sign right here?
Would you ever consider like becoming like a mayor or some sort of city official or something to try and make some sort of
I don't feel like
change?
I'd have the skill to do so.
You don't think so?
Nah. I'm not a very good people's person. I have a tendency to get stage fright. You know, crazy enough, I do videos, so I get stage fright. That's the weird thing. A lot of stuff I do contradicts what I actually feel. But yeah, there's even times, like I said, where it's people I should know by heart. I even panic around, you know?
Wipe your mouth. Jesus. Oh, it's so annoying when people get that spit that envelope.
You wouldn't hurt one.
I couldn't. Not even one.
You can't catch one.
There were a couple moments where Fatty and his group of friends would mention this place called Meyer.
This here is the Meyer.
And I just thought it was a gas station. But they reminded me, like, no, this is not a gas station. This is so much more than that. And I was like, shit, all right, we're really going somewhere. It's just like a slightly better Walmart.
Pretty much.
We learned a lot of useful stuff on our shopping trip.
I can do stuff like Cleveland Brown. Hey, got me, Cleveland Brown. Got stuff like Elmo. Elmo says, we need to take another quick pass.
To be honest, I don't know what the hell Fatty was saying throughout the day because I wasn't with him. You know, I was around these guys.
Autistic.
So you know, if you want me to give commentary on this part, I can't. I'm just gonna tell you it from my perspective, okay?
Yeah, there was this guy we met. Oh wait, are you still talking?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
The day was shitty. Yeah. First day was way too much for me. I'm in great pain.
What was that? What did you hit?
Looks good.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
Was this thing tilted before?
It tastes like copper. Calm down. I'll be able to get out of here just fine.
I feel like we're escaping.
I'm like afraid I'm gonna run over a cat. For a minute there, I was expecting one of them to like, sort of, autistically like go behind and like wave me through, but I run them over. So I'm like, I'm quite thankful that it was just a light post. It's not a human being or a cat. Jesus Christ.
It's your own fault. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be down. Hell is coming.
Yeah, we're gonna have to enjoy the ads.
On day 2, we were finally able to get Fatty alone and have him answer some of our burning questions.
Alright, tits or ass?
Ass. Star Wars is a big part of Fatty's channel, so I thought it was very important that we ask him a lot of questions about why he likes it and why he feels comfortable swinging around a bit of plastic in his front yard.
The Star Wars ones, I fall in love with because I can easily just slip into the lore.
I do not expect failure from my hirees.
And I also understand when bullcrap gets spit out by Disney. Mickey Mouse, ooh!
What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Oh, that's a good question. Revenge of the Sith, very easily, purely for the Obi-Wan understanding of the role. Beautiful cinematography. It made more sense. It was Star Wars.
I met him at school when we were going together. And so we started hanging out, and he told me about his YouTube channel, and he needed a little help, well, once in a while. So I volunteered, said why not, didn't have anything going on. A couple videos down the line, and we made the notorious one where he trips over there by the trash can.
Oh, you good, bro?
Ever since then, he's always hitting me up, asking for help with videos and other stuff.
You were the camera guy for
Oh yeah,
one?
a lot of them.
Okay.
For a good majority of them.
So you're the guy behind the camera most of the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike is a very interesting guy. He didn't give any indication of care about what the fuck we were doing the whole time. You know, he was there for Fatty. And that's how I sort of got the idea that this is one of Fatty's actual friends.
Every time we hang out, it's either talking about doing a video or doing the videos. So it's
nice.
It's kind of like a weird production hangout kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah. Mike is also a bit of a pyromaniac. There were several occasions where he made fires without anyone's consent.
The idiot swallowed his collar.
I still don't know what Mike sees in those flames.
So you're not as into Star Wars as...
No, not really. I mean, with them, they're more of, they're hyper into it, I guess you could say. For me, it'd be stuff like Harry Potter, but I don't mind it one bit.
Yeah.
You know, I can get into it any day, anytime.
The Force is a weak institution under your side.
Are you embarrassed at all by the videos you upload?
Not exactly, no.
Are you embarrassed by, I don't know, being into Star Wars as much as you are being a 22-year-old?
Now I've got my lightsabers, man.
Why make a big deal out of loving something that people are going to hate me for love? So what? I'm a nerd. I like Star Wars.
Holy crap.
Ghost Trapper.
Darth Campus, you have broken several laws of the New Republic Water. You would hereby sentenced to death. How do you plead?
Trial by combat.
And the Force shall have it. No, that's when you're old. I'm from the Congress. We'll make the laws. All people.
I'll come back. We'll grab Dean.
Shut up,
Dean knows he's
one.
a Santa Claus member.
No. Madison and McBlain. You know, the drugs couldn't be given to you. The sticks, the rancor read, all of it. Strong guy, I missed the finger.
At least this one seems like a straight shooter. Or sucker.
That big boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm.
got open again?
Wait, yeah, so what happened? Sorry, I didn't catch it. What happened?
Got me in the thumb downwards. Split open a cut and cracked the inside of that. It fucking hurt.
So would you say that was full force?
No, that's not even 40%. Woohoo! Good job! Woo! Good
The thing is, like, he's being a little serious too. Like,
we asked for a tour around his house, and at first I was expecting an uncultured mess. But after experiencing the tour, I changed my mind. You start by entering the house through the main hall. From there, you can stop by the dining area, or you can visit one of the many restrooms to wash up before supper. Just a few steps away, you can relax and soak up some rays in the sunroom.
Jesus!
Oh.
Wish Mother would remind me to bring the vacuum not to use it. Damn, this is bad.
Sounds like you've done some blue-collar construction.
I used to call this my smoke room for a bit.
Get up without my permission.
And then it kind of got turned into a random shit room. Then it became the cat room, and every so often Mother and Grandma tend to these lure dogs. They don't tell me when they
Let's
eat
keep this sweet and polite,
I'm just
and finish our
right now. I wish
conversation
Mother
with
would've told me
no
it's done today.
misunderstanding.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not proud of this. Careful. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not happy right now.
oh, dude.
Dear fucking Lord, dear Lord. Oh my God. This is the one time I'm actually taking my mother for this.
Just because I
So
work
I asked her, I
in
said, hey,
entertainment,
before anyone comes over
I
this
had my
morning,
necktie
That's
boxes
one
ain't
of
clean,
the
what else needs to happen?
I'll go dance in the grass a little.
But if books are more your speed, you can get lost in the sprawling bookshelves of the library.
You want to live?
Downstairs, you have the project room.
And here's the project room.
All right, all
You
right.
Looks
like the
But
rape
you already-
dungeon.
This here is where we used to keep
There's a short
some of the cats. Ooh, it got hard.
It's
What?
true.
Yeah, this is the worst part. This one.
Get a shot of that.
Yeah, that's not fun. This is not part of the house I'm actually proud of.
Yeah, I get you.
I do
But
like
it's a
yours.
work in progress. Like
Oh yeah, I plan to get everything done. Like I said,
work in progress.
This is literally years.
That's all it is.
What?
Is this Sonic?
I already got company. I wanted you to
Popsicle
come.
is going
Okay,
to
whatever, man.
Jump through that. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That actually, we had
Popsicle's going. Yeehaw! If you walk upstairs, you'll find the lounge, which is the most popular place on the estate to enjoy some me time.
Bong rips. Hell yeah, dude.
Okay. Ooh. Holy crap. That right there is what happens when you milk your hit. Slightly longer than you should. Nope, still got a little bit at the bottom.
Lastly, if you're looking for an adventure, the backyard might be the place for you.
It's time to hit the mud.
So empty.
So what was your first impression of Chris when you met him?
Big goofball, to be honest.
Ooh! Oh yeah, just wait till you get her slightly lifted and get her some better shots. Oh hell yeah, I'm turning this bad boy into an off-road machine. Yes. Let's go racing.
In the fucking minivan, dude. Whipping in the minivan.
I actually have a bit of a thing I want to do with it. I want to get an upgraded engine in it, a new fuel injection system, get some nice tires on there, and then finally get her a paint job. Don't know how you throw that ass, girl!
La Roche-Posay Amphelia sunscreen, recommended by 90,000 dermatologists worldwide.
What do you think of the house when you first came to Fatty's house?
It's a lot bigger than mine, that's for sure.
You'll notice that the house is pretty run down. It doesn't look good, and when you go there, it doesn't smell good. It is very jarring.
Cool. That's epic.
And I wanted to know why the hell the house is in the condition that it's in.
So over the years, it's just kind of gone downhill, especially after Father passed away. We didn't have funds to sit there and just get every repair we needed, so it looks very ugly right now. We're just now getting to a point where we can afford to get the town to ceiling done. It takes a few months for us just to save up for a small repair like that. As horrible as the house looks right now, this was not the original look. My grandfather back.
I didn't really get a satisfying answer about the house from Chris, so I decided to ask the owner of the house, Chris's mom.
The whole house could cave in tomorrow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care.
What do you love about Chris?
Really, mine.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's a sweetheart. He really is. He's got his moments. I'm not
These
gonna
are
say
such
he's
Battle Creek
perfect
people,
because
dude.
he is
Like, I
not
know it's
far
kind of a
from it.
trope that
Chris's
but
mom
it
has a lot of
really is.
cats. I think it's about 30 from what I've been told, and I think that's where most of the smell comes from. Her favorite cat is a one-eyed cat with a pink dress named Preston.
Hoping a good girl. She's spoiled. Do you have her ice cream cone?
I'm getting you ready, Mother.
And only eats birthday cake ice cream from Myers.
Get her ice cream.
Go to the bowl, there's some food in it.
Get her an ice cream cone. You have to sit and hold the cone for her.
Literally, this cat.
And she will eat the ice cream. When she gets down to the end of the cone, you have to bite the cone around so she can get to the ice cream again.
That's unique.
Christopher, did you find any more blue in there? She likes the frosting the best.
Dude, this is kind of like how my
Really
grandma
trying to
is, not
compose
gonna lie.
myself. I've never been around so many cats.
We interrupt this scene to bring you this message from our sponsor, Raycon. You see, Raycon was the company that had the cojones to sponsor this video. This video took a lot of work to make, but we really enjoyed making it, and we want to make a lot more. One of the best ways you guys can help us make sure that our goal is reached is by supporting our sponsors, Raycon earbuds. You may have noticed that I've been wearing these the whole time. That's because I'm free to move around because there are no wires. They're wireless. Hello. On top of that, the sound quality's good, and they're half the price of other earbuds. Yeah, your jaw just dropped to the floor. But in all seriousness, if you are in the market for some earbuds, these are very affordable options, so go down in the description. You can hit my iDubbbz link, and you can go to that website, which will give you a good, affordable scoop. I want to emphasize that this is not lip service. If you get to the end of this video and you like what you saw, please consider getting a pair of Raycons because that's really going to help us moving forward because we'll be able to get more sponsors, we'll be able to keep doing it. And I want to keep doing it. I really badly want to keep doing it because it was a lot of fun and there's a lot of kooky characters out there in the world that I'm itching to put a camera in front of. Hit it up. Back to the regularly scheduled program. Fatty was very honest with us about his weight, though we didn't always see eye to eye on what was the problem.
I'm honest with myself. I'm a large guy. If it doesn't change, I'm gonna die soon, flat out. Being a little over 400 pounds is not normal. Weighing 4 men is not normal.
Yeah, he's 11 days old there, and they say it's a pituitary gland problem.
I instantly cling to food, and within a matter of about a year, I was around 380.
God damn.
Going from around 260 to 380 is not fun. It's not at all. I used to eat like a full-gallon ice cream. Lately, I've been making good strides, though. I've kicked fast food out of that completely. Caffeine as well.
Christopher has lost 100 pounds over this last year and a half, just by himself. He's getting exercise without realizing he's getting exercise. Because they'll play out there for a couple hours at a time. And if you say, hey, Christopher, let's go out walking for a couple hours, forget it.
Wait, so what about, like, you say caffeine. Do you mean,
caffeine doesn't
like,
really affect your weight?
I know, but I had to get back to this. My kryptonite back. Got black cherry kiwi. because I used to sit there and get like 3 of them at a time. I'd sit there and go, oh yeah, I'm not gonna drink all these. Of course, half hour later, I'm down to my third one.
What was your first impression of Chris and his weight? Did it bother you at all? Or?
No, I've always had family members that were on the heftier side, I could say. So it wasn't really that much of an issue for me personally. He just fit right in as far as my friend group were. Just odd squad family, really.
Hey, would you look at that?
I guess that's my first time riding it, so
Best
that's
food
why.
on earth.
Oh my god, hands down. That's a tough one, really. Steak. Yeah, nice little like 4-ounce steak. We are making this steak. She's been beautifully marinated.
Jesus fuck, man.
You ever tried quinoa?
Nope.
Quinoa?
Why does that sound like a martial arts?
Stealth boy instead of
Quinoa?
To master the arts of quinoa.
I asked Chris if he could give us a rundown on how he produces one of his Cooking with Fatty videos, which are very popular, and he agreed to it. So here is an exclusive, never-before-seen look at Cooking with Fatty, behind the scenes. You're welcome.
Usually I come here, I'm like, okay, always gotta have your protein. Yep.
I don't have any spears doing
You
it.
got your own, put the features chicken.
I want to go run down
Simple,
there.
easy. A lot of people. Yeah, all on right now.
Oh, I mean in the kitchen.
They're all on.
I guess he kind
Over
of
there's it.
Oh, okay.
bash himself with. Oh shit.
So would you usually put like a GoPro on your head to give
If
them
we don't power, hold the phone. Welcome to Cooking with Daddy Life Hacks. We're here today to make some round legs.
Come on, AP. Give me some AP.
Feeling good in the neighborhood.
He's got fucking prime time. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Get that water boiling like everyone knows you gotta do. So I might even come up with a title as I'm going through here. What I'm thinking right now is like college food hack cooking with Daddy, under $5 meal. And of course you gotta come back and check on me so often. Looks like we're getting to that boiling point soon. I used to never put in so much work into a video. Usually it was like, use outdoors chasing. Now I've got that spark to really put time into a video.
So when it comes to nuggies versus tingies, you're more of a nuggies kind of guy.
Oh, hell yeah. You gotta have all your love for your nuggets out there. He got so wrong. Welcome back. We had to restart the video for a second there, but I messed up. However, we'll take a plate, drain that out. I just feel a little heat. Get it out of the kitchen. Shit. Oops.
Did they need to bring him back on Fish Tank just so he can cook? This stuff he was cooking is so fucking crazy. I remember he just made like a whole box of fucking sausages, like a whole box of breakfast sausages, and then fucking throws like a fucking can of green beans in it, and that's just his dinner. I mean, he might have something else better, but I was like,
You probably don't think about that
basis
much.
of it.
But a TV dinner and a pack of
Insane.
ramen.
It's like, that's just his dinner. It's like, oh, whole fucking
Not always first
whole
combination.
box of sausages, of breakfast sausages.
Right. Now you want to scrape in that barbecue.
What are you doing?
Getting the barbecue off the phone. That's just stuck on it when I was on the thing. Now, you just tape all that dirt in and go crazy like Katrina. And of course, Daddy always says, clean up after yourselves. So there you go. Let it cool down. And of course, stop the recording there, and then I wait. It's really just a typical day here recording a Cooking with Fatty. Eventually, though, let's get into gourmet. Because after all, when you say it French, makes it better.
Would you say you exaggerate
He
a
just
bit?
throws it in the fucking fridge.
Like your stories?
That's the thing too. I noticed a lot that he did on Fish Tank. He cooks and just eats out of the fucking pan or pot, whatever he cooked in. Which I mean, yeah, I get it. It's easier, but it's like it's fucking wild.
Yeah, I mean, it's not about lying. It's just like
Nah, but everything we're talking about, it's all happened.
Chris has a lot of stories. You know, he's very much a talker.
Oh, yeah.
I guess for someone who's a bit skeptical, it's like...
I don't blame people who are.
Right. He's got a little bit of like flack online for some of his stories because he'll exaggerate some things.
Oh, yes, he does.
I feel like I've gone places, I've done a decent amount of things.
Yeah.
But
I hope he tells
I don't have like
about
nearly the amount
when he
of like
first had to buy
stories
condoms, that fucking story that Sam had him say like 6-7 times.
Oh.
I know I've got a comeback in me.
I know I have a comeback. I went to college right out of high school, and I
business changed, and now my position required.
Time for me to grow and enter the second act of my life.
I want to. That degree, so I decided to go back to school with global.
Learning should never stop.
This is my comeback.
This is my comeback. Start yours at PurdueGlobal.edu.
Now, up until this point, we've spoken to most of the major people in Airsoft Fatty's life, except for one. This gentleman here. Robert is Chris's now ex-friend, who he's lightsaber dueling or hanging out with in most of his videos.
Robert, he literally will go full force every time. I've only ever used like 40% of my strength on him, ever.
Seems maybe a bit more aggressive when it comes to the lightsaber duels.
They've recently stopped speaking to one another because of some dispute with an airsoft gun, but that's why we didn't see Robert for the first few days we were there, is because we sort of arrived in Michigan in the middle of this Cold War.
Robert has a lot of issues. I don't believe he's on his medication. He has violent tendencies. I would not be surprised if one day I did not find out that he has killed somebody.
When we showed up in Battle Creek, we thought we were going to be able to film Fatty and Robert dueling all the time, interacting with each other, but that just wasn't the case. But I was determined. I was determined to get Fatty and Robert to duel each other. That is some of my favorite content on Fatty's channel. I wanted to see it. I wanted to effing see it.
So there's no way that you'll...
No, he literally is going full force. He literally treats it as if he's on an actual battlefield about to die.
Right.
Every time. I try to talk to him.
Okay, so maybe not from a friendly standpoint. What about... You don't have to interact with Robert in any way. We pick him up. We bring him here. Or neutral zone, perhaps.
A lot better for a neutral.
And it's... Right. And it's only a duel.
You know, and I wouldn't suggest you do him either because he has kicked me so hard in the back of the head and saved his hands and literally knocked me out. He's been told, there's that diff, that's not fused right. You keep hitting me full force back there, you're gonna kill me, Robert. He had me in a video where I literally blacked out.
Rest in peace, bitch.
Like, I will do the dialogue with you. I'll fucking go out there and do the dialogue with you. Jane probably would. Very quick. No more than 5 minutes.
God's a beast. God, whatever. He's a fucking beast.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to Robert's fucking door. I'm scared.
What the fuck are you doing?
Hey, Robert, how you doing? Do you have time for an interview?
Yeah, I'm currently watching dog, but yeah.
Yeah? Is she gonna keep barking?
You just looking at me with your tongue out. Alright, you know what? Stupid dog.
You uncooperative little pooch.
Get in there.
At this point, Robert had completely fucked the mic. I don't know how he did it. He just took his dog inside, and the whole unit is just trashed. It's not like the plug just pulled out. The whole thing just doesn't work. But thankfully, Ben did record audio on his phone, so we do have some usable audio for the Robert interview. Do you have any weapons on you now?
Says this one?
Yeah.
No.
The Robert interview was a complete mess. So I think we're just going to have to show you it in pretty much its entirety because there's a lot of moments. What's good about having Fatty as a friend? Or what was good about having him as a friend?
I had fun
So
kicking his ass
here
and
we
every
are.
lightsaber until we filmed.
These switches won't move
When it comes
themselves
to
after
YouTube, being
all.
friends is out the window, and I
There
just want
must
to kick his
be
ass.
some trick
What would you say
to
is a real
it.
negative thing about having
Now
Fatty?
that I'm here,
He's
what
an
do you
ass.
expect me to
And
do?
again, so am I. So I can't really say shit.
What's
You
your
can
opinion
lead me
on
to water.
Fatty's house?
No.
Like the condition
Being
of
trapped
it,
in
and
this
just
courtyard
It
while
looks like
lights are
crap.
flashing and
Need I
sirens
say
are
This dude
more? I mean,
screaming.
you were
fucking
just
school
there
shooter.
I can
Sunday.
survive
Need I
one or
say
two
more?
of the inhabitants. More than that,
Hey, Robert.
even Dog would have to work to keep full without being
What
carved
pisses
to
you off the
pieces.
most about
And the
Fatty?
gate here, if it
That
somehow
he
got
treats me like
locked,
crap whenever
it'd
I
be the
walk in.
holding cell at the police station again.
How does he treat you like crap?
Except with no way out.
It's a long list. You sure want me to get into it?
Yeah, just rattle them off. Just list them
Top
off
five.
real quick.
Top 5.
Take as much time as you
Now that
need.
you mentioned it, I don't really keep a list.
Just anything.
I do.
Anything you can think of.
The diagram there tells me what I need to know.
Well, usually just after
You're
we're
right, but
done, he just ends up going
No,
upstairs
I can help you.
smoking. Doesn't really
I,
hang with me to the
we
point where
just
I'm
need
just
to make.
playing video games, always
Dog
getting high
has
as
torn
fuck
apart
next
a
to me.
number of the inhabitants. Find some of the inhabitants. It'll require.
Well, if you've seen some of his videos, you get the gist.
Yeah, but like you said that there's like a long
Two
list
chunks.
of like the things that he's done that pisses you off. Like so far we've only heard one, which is
God fucking damn, are you kidding me? I
Is there
can't do
anything else?
that.
Because it seems like you're
Motherfucker.
struggling to come up with like other.
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Okay.
Like I
fine.
said, I don't
Dude,
really keep
I
a
fucking-
list.
Okay, I get you.
Dude, what the fuck? What? These fucking ghost people, dude.
Ah! We're still hitting full force, dude! The agreement was you'd stop!
If I had had to leave those were wolf taps. You make claims they were full force, but that wasn't even close. I will admit he has gotten strong over the past year and a half. I mean, he's got to be pretty strong carrying all that fat around. I mean,
What do you like about Star Wars?
the fights, obviously, the fight scenes.
The fight scenes, the action scenes.
I'm a weapons guy. Of course, I like the fight scenes.
Okay.
I mean, the fact that I'm making a homemade spear should say how hard it is to find a perfectly straight stick in the middle of the woods. You found that?
You don't believe in Force?
I don't believe in the Force. Apparently, Chris seems to think he's a real Jedi. I think that's bullshit. Chris is a fanatic. I just watched Star Wars movie for the fight scenes.
What's your favorite fight scene? What's your favorite scene from Star Wars?
Probably Anakin versus Obi-Wan at the end of Revenge of the Sith.
Why do you play with lightsabers at your age?
You better have brought
real
enough
blades,
meat.
but Chris doesn't want to spar
I
with
can
those.
feel Dog's teeth
Right,
tearing
but,
at
like,
my ribs,
You can
hungry
understand
to
why you
get
wouldn't
out.
want to spar with real blades.
You're
because you
good
might
at
lose-
Yeah,
fetching.
but it would make
This
it more
should give you
People own
interesting.
like tons of blades and swords.
I'm pretty sure we'd be able to make several viral videos out of that.
They're never like normal fucking. There's never a fucking cool dude. Like, dude, maybe if it was like a katana or something like that, like that you can pass that off. But if it's only for show, but if you got like tons of different swords and everything, it's always fucking like this person's like gonna be a school shooter or something,
I didn't get his name.
or it's just like
Yeah,
fucking
random
something
dude
weird.
who was foolish enough to call me out.
Watch now, I'm gonna get into fucking swords in like a few years or something. But dude, guys, it's fucking cool.
It didn't end well for him.
So is he live?
It's not fucking weird at all,
Maybe.
dude.
Again, if I die, the world's done, and well, if I die, the world's automatically fucked. So there's that.
If I die, the world is fucked. What does that mean?
Oh. That's a long story. About 6 or 7 years ago, I blacked out and learned something about myself that I really can't state on YouTube.
Can you summarize it in a PG way?
Not really. It has to do with heaven and hell, not really.
It's PG?
That's not PG. I blacked out. I don't have any memories from during that time. All I know is flames and insane laughter.
Well, how do you know the world's fucked then?
What does that have to do with the statement the world is fucked
Because the laughter wasn't my own.
Oh, okay, so someone else is gonna fuck over the world. It's not you.
Well, it's me, just a different side of me.
Oh, okay, so you're talking about your demon.
Yeah. Exactly.
What's your demon's name?
I can't translate it in human, but he's calling himself death.
Oh,
Hence the reason I said the world's fucked if I die.
Well, you don't need to translate it to human. Just say it how like you would say it.
It's demonic.
Yeah.
It can't be spoken.
Okay. Well,
With
fine.
this
because you're
setup.
Oh, you have the wrong set of tools here.
Yeah.
You need demon man.
The human anatomy is not able to speak in demonic.
I
That's
get
just the.
I get you. It would be faking it.
I get it.
Yeah. Did you have another one?
Yeah, why did you give out Fatty's information?
Because I'm pissed off.
Don't you think that's a little rude though? You
I'm
wouldn't
an
want
asshole.
your
Fucking doxed him.
For one, I put my information out on the about section of my YouTube channel. I don't care who knows where I live.
Yeah, but you're not fatty. Like, just because you're okay with that doesn't mean
You're not.
he's okay.
Also, you're not.
Yeah, and then he
like,
asked me to stop
have
after,
tons of
after that,
fans.
and I haven't given out his information since, despite what he thinks.
Okay, but do you think that was like a lesson learned on your part? Like, you're not going to do that again?
Yeah, do you feel bad about that?
I might feel bad about it, but I'm not gonna admit to it.
Okay, well, you kind of.
Did you tell people to, like, come attack him or something?
No, I did not say that directly. I just said Donovan Versa, Fatty, me and Chris were no longer friends.
Oh, okay.
And then the fans took it a step further and actually threatened the Mazel Tov cocktail his house and beat up and go his mom. I didn't tell them to do that; they did it themselves.
Yeah, but do you condemn it?
Don't talk much, do you?
I thought it was interesting, the fact that my fans would really go that far. I mean, damn.
But would you want them to go that far?
Right then, I'll just
Not unless I really wanted him dead, no.
How far would he have to go?
Probably friend my family. At that point, I'll hold her off, and I will end them myself.
Was that him floating above the fountain, the blessed man? The one who put these bow ties on our necks?
But it's not.
I should get like
Just like to make a present.
pay for these
It's something that no one is doing.
This man is wild. Supposed to be the grand opening of the Sierra Madre. Lots of lights, music. And he's going to use the gala event to
No
open
one was
the
in
casino.
character. Fatty was Fatty, Robert was Robert. No spoils to the victor, and no fair maiden was to be impressed. This was a final duel.
Maybe the drain in power. That'll cause the security systems to shut down enough to let us in. But getting back out.
What we're doing here is we're gonna go with Fatty's rules of if you get, a hand hit, that hand is disabled. You can continue in whatever means you want, You can
Right,
toss
look,
it, you can
so
use
not
the force,
everything
whatever
about
you
the
think
villa
you
was
can
the
do.
pinnacle of bright
Go ahead and do it.
I remember we're doing this for
fun.
We're doing this for fun. This is just for the camera, so don't.
Yeah, don't kill each other.
Not just for the casino, not at all. The gala's tied to the casino, draws on its power. Might cause it to reset itself, open the doors for a bit like
you
it
ain't
was
gonna do anything,
supposed to.
No, that
You're
just
so used to play vicious.
Well,
that just
Vida's
wasn't close
beautiful
enough for
voice
me
doesn't
to
run on
react.
casino
Okay, now that one was.
exactly. Her broadcast is tied into the emergency broadcast signal for the Sierra Madre. You know, in case of attack. But
Yeah, I does look like a
because the
fucking
broadcast
like dad.
hooked up
Like
to
I
the
said, you
gala
want me to
kids.
play
instead
vicious?
of
I'll
an
play
emergency
vicious.
signal, you get Vida's voice.
Just fucking like glasses.
During the
and-
duel, all I could think of was,
Alright, kids.
is this entertaining? What am I watching? Why am I involved in this at all? Why am I filming this?
Yeah. The Sierra Madre's last song. One only a few people
Both
are
hands in the
ever
table, dude.
going to hear.
Right arm right about
A little
here.
sad.
This one has right. I'm just go straight to headbutting.
Bring it. There was a point where you could tell
Looks
that
like a rooftop
no one
twisted
except for
so.
Robert was having
In better
any fun
days,
at all.
nice view.
So it was just
Now,
uncomfortable.
it's the
You
last
see that
place
slash
anyone
at
wants
the
to
end?
stand
It
when
was
this event
one
goes
quick
off.
move.
That place during spring,
vicious, so I got
fall.
vicious.
A little bit in winter.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted you to play vicious.
For ghost people. Not the best of neighborhoods. If we're going
Mike
there,
jerking off in the
I'm
bush,
not
the fuck?
going alone. And if you have any bright ideas about telling me to stroll over there, or leave me there, no thanks. Partner, I'm not sure this guy's operating with a full deck. My bet? Process of elimination.
Yeah, that was a chest. That was a side.
He figures the strong man
One.
is
That was
needed
an
somewhere.
1-1.
Even if it sounds
When
like
Fatty
the
landed
strong
that hit on
man's
Robert, I
two
kind of had to do a
minds
double
about
take. I thought, wait, what?
Plus, I'm guessing wherever
Fatty
old
lands
doggy
hits on
boy's
Robert?
needed doesn't need smarts.
You've improved since our last duel, Chris. That's not that bad. Nancy might have to get serious.
Little Miss Silence. Maybe she needs to be in some place where she can be seen, but being heard isn't important. And me?
Okay.
I've had prime billing in Europe, New York, and this gig doesn't
Okay.
feel.
Like I said, I might have to get
Don't get
serious.
me wrong. I can hold an
Unfortunately, Robert
audience,
got the final
conduct a
hit in. It
score
was a
from the
good
rooftops,
solid jab, and left Fatty winded for like a couple
I'd
minutes.
shed it.
But he was fine after that. He
Didn't
was very
think much
tough
about
through the whole thing. I was like, "You need any water?" And he's like, "No, I'm fine." There was a very uncanny feeling in the air after the duel was over. No one really knew how to feel. Should Robert be glad that he won? Should Fatty be happy that he put up a good fight and the duel was over? No one really knew. So we just walked up the hill that we came down and parted ways. As far as I know, that's the last time Robert and Fatty had seen each other or spoken. And I have a feeling that that might be for the best.
Hey, Robert. Good luck, man. Remember, you'll always be a brother.
Hey, Mike, hang on, I got something for you.
Catch. Fucking gun.
You're welcome.
They were childhood friends, but friends grow apart. Friends can change. The Robert that Fatty knew when he was 2 years old isn't the same Robert now that he's 22 years old. Some of us have demons. Some of us have fat. I wish I knew a way to end this.
If anything to close out on, the best words I have ever heard have come from the worst version of an old cartoon you used to watch, Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the most recent. The main character states that his father told him, when you want to cry, laugh. When you want to frown, smile. Because it's like, why go around feeling like shit all the time? Sure, you're going to have your days, but get up, dust yourself off, for God's sake. We're humans. We're born to get back up.
I'm guessing that most people would call Airsoft Fatty cringy, but what even is cringe anymore? You know, would you call the kid who needs more dedotated wham, would you call him cringy?
Dedotated wham.
Or would you call Sammy Classic Sonic fan who's screeching about Blue Hedgehog? Would you call him cringy?
Bring it loud!
If that's the case, then is being cringy just having the courage to put yourself and your...
Watch this one.
Before we were using Monday.com, our
I
team
really
was
don't know who
drowning.
Ice Cream Man is. Kind of the guy.
Our days used to split between work.
It's December 6th, 2006, and
Okay, actually fucking came back up.
well, let me just start by saying I'm happy to see you.
Who is Dax Flame?
Dax Flame is an enigma.
I did see Sophie on the hallway.
Dude,
I find him to be one of the most interesting people I've ever met because I feel like there's so much more going on that he doesn't talk about.
I just said, do you want to go with the dance with me? She said, I don't know you.
I think that was the whole draw of Dax Flame. Is it real or not? Right. You know?
Mr. Dax Flame.
I opened the window this morning, but I think I should text this in.
Coolest kid I've ever met. Oh my god. So cool. And, real. Yes, quite real.
When I think of Dax Flame, it's almost a sense of disruptive, socially awkward content.
Oh, God. Oh, I just have to.
Dax Flame, ranking on the top 100 at 98th most subscribed of all time, 132,000 subscribers.
Honestly, I didn't know what they were, whether they were real or fake, but I was so
School. It was so embarrassing.
That's his genius, like part of it at least. It really, like still to this day, over a decade later, almost a decade and a half, like he's still pulling that whole like what's real and what's not thing, and you still don't really know.
Stuff. What the? Walk away from me, son of a bitch. Fuck you, dude. Don't throw a fucking gas bomb at me. Just be like, walk along.
A few months ago, me and the boys went out to Los
Can't make
Angeles,
me talk
California,
correctly?
to
Gonna
visit with a
stumble over my
YouTuber
words
who
like I'm
goes by the
some babbling
username
bitch?
Dax
What?
Flame. His real name is Madison, and he'd probably be the first to admit that he's an odd guy. So I figured we'd get along. I can find out what he's been up to for the last decade, his thoughts on the current state of YouTube, his dreams and aspirations, deep-seated fears, long-buried secrets, you know, the typical stuff that you'd ask an acquaintance.
Calm it down. That's a tick, actually. That's my tick. Right now we're going to Dax Flame's apartment, studio. We're going to talk to him about this documentary and figure out what the plans are. Dax says that he'll be. Dax says that he went out for a walk and he's running back. 2 minutes. Sort of an odd time to go out for a walk. For you often.
Well, I was just getting out of the house. Yeah. Should we go inside?
Yeah, let's do it. Wowee. Okay, this is tiny. This is
Somewhere over here.
this is just as you described it.
Yeah, but I like it. I like it, but
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
It takes me a second to not be nervous in front of a camera. Like
Oh,
I'm not
my bad.
legitimately nervous, but like feel natural.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Madison
bad.
lives in what looks to be a 300 square foot studio apartment in which he's decorated the walls with tape. I asked him what the design was supposed to be or what it represented, since it did seem like it had some kind of purpose. He said he just liked the way it looked. Afterwards, we went back to the Airbnb we were staying at to catch up and learn more about Dax Flame.
What do you think looks better, no beanie or beanie?
Wait, let me say without again. None.
Oh.
Yeah.
Any reason why?
No, just an instinct.
Okay, cool. This is the most awkward part about it. Once we're past this, we're good.
I'm Dax Flame, and I am 28.
Sorry, so that's my fault.
It's hard to say. Wait, close your eyes or something.
Okay.
Well, actually, that's harder.
Okay.
I'll just try and be normal. I'm Dax Flame, and I'm 28, and I started making YouTube videos when I was 15, and they blew up and got popular. And through that, I eventually landed movie roles.
Good evening. This is Dax. I don't have words for some of the things I've seen.
Party's here. Can we get some bitches up in here? Because it's just boys right
That's
now.
where. That's what I know him from.
That's the hat. And as the players march into the locker room, we're going to be joined on the field by Evan Troutwig.
We're here as well.
We Jump Street.
Yes, Dax was in 22 Jump Street, which means he technically shares the same cinematic universe as My Name Jeff.
Yeah.
It really is a small world.
Eventually, those opportunities fizzled out after carrying me financially for a few years. So right now, I don't know how to find my way back into that, but I'd like to find my way back into that or something other than my current day job, because it's just an ice cream man day job. Yeah.
What do you like to do for fun?
I like to go for walks or
Sorry if I'm talking about walking around in
write
circles.
stuff or go on a hike or see what people are up to.
Oh.
Is that normal?
That's normal.
Traveling is really fun. I haven't traveled much recently, but I went to like India and Mexico, Europe, a lot of places in Europe and around the USA, Peru, and Thailand, and Russia, which might also be part of why I eventually had my career fizzle out, because I was not as attentive to it as you maybe should be, so I was traveling a lot. India was very cool.
It was kind of weird hanging out with Madison because I didn't know how to handle his energy. He's got sort of the awkward energy that you see with maybe Michael Scott, but not in the way that he's inconsiderate. He's totally considerate.
Can I ask more questions? Yeah. Did it hurt your feelings? I mean, this is not a portion where it's like as naturally conversational. Like I shouldn't ask you questions back yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to shake my hand if I'm worried about sickness? I haven't touched my nose, I don't think.
No. Let's just do this.
It kind of feels like he tries very hard sometimes to make sure the conversation goes smoothly and he doesn't ruffle anyone's feathers. But then other times it feels as if he's intentionally just trying to make the conversation as awkward as possible.
You're looking at me really intensely. I like to see you ask questions.
Okay. The best way I could describe the conversations that I had with Madison was that they were the verbal equivalent of going in for a handshake and you're met with a fist bump and you do this awkward move. Yeah. Awkward. Right now we're going to the ice cream shop.
What kind of ice cream are you gonna get?
Probably the weirdest one if they got like, I don't know, like a blue cheese ice cream or maybe just something unusual, something with raisins in it. Sit down. I was gonna pizza. What's your guys' weirdest flavor? But is that the weirdest flavor? Let's talk a little bit about the ice cream shop. What do you think about it, like overall? Where are you at right now at the ice cream shop? Like your mentality.
I hate it. Sorry if I work with you. But I like the people I work with. But I hate doing the same thing over and over.
Dax recently wrote a book called Ice Cream Man, and we asked for him to read some of it to us.
I work at an ice cream shop in Los Angeles.
One of my favorite chapters from the book is specifically about his time at the ice cream shop, and it's simply called Sabotage.
A couple weeks ago, I decided I'm done. Bullshit. Work at the shop has become extremely difficult because now I'm no longer working up the ladder. Instead, it's turned into a sort of purgatory, and I've started misbehaving, sabotaging them. When I enter flavors into the POS/register, I enter the incorrect flavors so they get the incorrect data. I hid the espresso measurer, and they had to buy a new one. Only like $15 probably, which doesn't mean anything to the company in the grand scheme of things, but it still felt good. I spent 20 minutes organizing everything under the register Monday. It was a mess, and I got it extremely neat and organized. No one noticed or acknowledged it, so I doubled down on sabotage mode the rest of the week. Wednesday, I gave away 5 free ice creams. Throughout the day, I would select one kind customer and tell them, it's on me today. This cost the company $25 in sales. I want to find a way to really throw a wrench in the system though. I don't know what, but I don't know. I want to convince everyone to quit at the same time as me. The dream is, I sell a screenplay and hire all my coworkers to be PAs on it. And I give them all jobs as they quit the ice cream job. And the new GM is fired. Probably shouldn't say that.
I think what makes it funny is like using the word sabotage. Like it's a word with so much punch.
I think the reason I use that word is because I couldn't think of a better word, but also it felt accurate for, even if like it is like a small thing, like it feels important, like in some way to be able to let off steam or something. When probably the more mature thing, like is like I don't know actually. Yeah.
What would be the more mature thing to do?
The more mature thing to do is not to do that, but like also, what is your alternative?
Right.
Then you just go crazy.
Campaign commercial. It's a great deal. A large cost of donut for a buck. I mean, I met David.
Yeah, I love him.
Time for a Dunkin' Run. Get a $1 donut with any medium or larger coffee.
Could you give me like maybe a sabotage ice cream? Do you know what I mean?
Do you want my ice cream for the day?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind would you like?
It's pretty wild that this guy was in
Sabotage
like
ice cream.
an actual a couple big time movies, and he's.
How would you, if you had like your own ice cream shop? Would you run it like differently?
I would I would make it like one flavor only, and then you just serve yourself and stuff.
One flavor?
I guess so. Why one flavor? You don't have to do anything.
So, in your ideal ice cream scenario, like the place is self-serve?
Yeah, and like self-pay and stuff. That would be cool.
So
no one would work there.
No one would work there.
Or just
you would just own it, and maybe some robots.
I think in the future that's what will be.
So with the people that you give an ice cream to, you take a picture with them. What is that about? Why do you do?
I think the first couple of times I did it was just to commemorate a moment.
Are you doing it for yourself or them?
Me.
Yeah. Do you want to maybe take a picture with me?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Excellent.
Yeah, cool. I don't know. I've given up on it. I don't care anymore about getting a raise or getting promotion. I just want to get out of there now. I think at times in my life I get fixated on a certain goal in order to like have something to work on. But it is hard when you don't know where to put your energy. That is something that I'm always asking people about, what I should do next, because I don't really know. So I like to hear opinions on what people think is best.
Dax is being very genuine when he asks people what they think he should spend his time and energy on. But it's difficult, because the only person who knows what Dax wants is Dax. So I thought this was a good opportunity to pursue an idea that Dax has written about in his own book. The chapter I'm talking about is called Smoothie Game Show. I don't know what a smoothie game show is supposed to look like, but I'm willing to find out.
Tell me a little bit about the smoothie game show idea.
The smoothie game show idea is two people come on, they compete for money to see who can win the prize. I will be hosting it. I will be saying like, hello and welcome, like, we have this person, we have this person. They would make a smoothie, see who can make it quickest and drink it quickest. And at the end of it, they would win a cash prize. And I don't know if it would be good though. Like, I could evolve it going wrong.
What makes it seem appealing to you? Why smoothies?
I love smoothies.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was the basis. It's just you love smoothies.
Yes.
That's great. Let's do it.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hello and welcome to Smoothie Madness, a new game show where each week two contestants compete in 3 smoothie themed challenges to see who can win up to $100 cash prize. I'm Dax Flame.
So that's Dax Flame. And yes, we decided we were going to film the pilot episode of the Smoothie Game Show. We had no idea what we were doing, but we figured if we can get it as close as possible to what Dax is envisioning, we're golden. The number one thing we were going to need were contestants. So we put out a local ad to see who we could find.
So this is the Craigslist ad. It's basically what we discussed before. Game show contestants, $50 for participating, $100 grand prize. The winner of the game show gets $100. Please send headshots and tell us how this money will help you. You think that's a good idea?
Yes.
Cool. These are the submissions.
Oh, there's a lot. Cool.
Yeah, there's quite a bit. Hello, I'm interested. The money will help me get my driver's license on
They're
Tuesday.
fucking step on
LOL.
traps.
Cool. She seems like a good contestant. Hi, my name is Allie. I'm not the worst smoothie maker, considering that I would make them all the time growing up. Strawberries, bananas, and loads of chocolate is the key. Okay, bye. She seems like a classic game show contestant. That would be good.
Okay, cool. I'll mark that then.
Why don't you try paying some money, assholes? $50 is a fucking joke. But tell us how the money will help you? Broke ass bitches. Haters, yeah.
Yeah.
$25 an hour is great.
Yeah. I don't know. And you have potential to triple that.
Yeah. I don't know, I don't like the picture.
Yeah. Is it like too emo?
Seems like he's above it. He doesn't want to be on the show.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm very interested in the smoothie challenge. Pleasure, I'm Rose. This would help me publish my book. Okay. Yeah, she's very pretty.
Oh my god.
Kinda looks
I'm
like
fucking
Superwoman.
waiting.
Yeah, and she's wearing a Marvel shirt.
Yeah. Oh, what about that?
Superwoman.
Oh, right.
Hello, my name is Anthony. I am very interested. It'll help me because I'm homeless and need some extra money. Live in my car, need gas, food, etc. Whoa.
I think it's probably a safe bet to go for someone who is in a desperate situation because that's they need help in other ways.
Yeah, like maybe
that we can't really provide.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I was in that position. Well, okay. The only thing is, it doesn't seem like he's into smoothies. Money would help us to save to get married.
Yeah.
Is he a pepper spray? No. Just his belt.
Yeah, it looks like a belt.
Or a knife.
Or a knife. Might be dangerous.
Yeah.
It was clear that Craigslist wasn't providing as many great options as Dax had hoped, so we decided to try some good old-fashioned cold calling.
Can you hear me?
We went down to Hollywood Boulevard to ask some people on the street what they thought of a smoothie game show idea, and to see if anyone would be interested in participating.
You want to be in a documentary? Should I ask people if they want to be in a documentary, or should I? Did you see 21 Jump Street? That's me in a movie. Do you watch YouTube? Do y'all watch YouTube? Do y'all watch YouTube? Are you a fan of YouTube?
Yeah.
What do you watch these days?
Sorts of stuff that
PewDiePie or iDubbbz? Oh, okay. Lunch break. Do y'all watch YouTube? You watch YouTube? Very awkward.
Yeah, no.
I'm mostly getting projected, but I think it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, your thing's rolling off. Would you watch a game show, a smoothie-themed game show? Would you watch a game show?
You gotta give him credit for,
never a
going
game
out there.
show. Why not? I'm trying to make a game show on a smoothie-themed game show, but like I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. But I'm just gonna like go for it and see. Yeah. Would you connect with a lesson, or do you want it to be more just funny?
Funny.
What would make something funny? Do y'all watch YouTube? Would you watch a game show on YouTube, or do y'all like to watch game shows? No. Okay. What about where are y'all from? That's my plan. Just be myself and like. Have y'all seen 21 Jump Street? I'm in that. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah. Do y'all want to be on a smoothie-themed game show? Okay. Do y'all watch YouTube? What do you watch? This is Ian.
Hello.
Do you watch YouTube?
Yeah.
Cool, thank you. Okay.
I don't know how you do that. That was like one of the most uncomfortable things I've experienced in my life.
Do you want me to tell them that you have a lot of subscribers? Or?
No, I don't like that. Okay. What is it? Two people competing over smoothie making?
Yeah, or just like, what's your favorite smoothie?
Anything with like peanut butter and banana and dark chocolate.
Do you want to be on the game show? Then have you seen 21 Jump Street?
I have, yeah.
That's me.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I thought you kind of looked familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to be on the game show? Maybe.
Maybe, sure.
Okay.
How does it win? How does it work?
We are like, yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, just I'll wait to hear from you. Cool. See ya. Like that?
Really depends. Would they be able to be successful in our law school program?
Y'all like Minecraft? He knew it would be good for the documentary, and it didn't seem like he had the same level of nervousness maybe like some other people would have. It's like his plan was very like simple. I'm going to talk about things how I would normally, but him talking about things how he would normally ended up being like very funny.
Would you watch a smoothie-themed game show on YouTube?
No.
Okay. Do you like Minecraft? Is that what that is?
This is Space Invaders.
Oh, cool.
Most of the things I find funny in the book and just when he's talking is just him not trying to be funny, but he ends up being funny.
Are you doing the thing where you absorb the sun rays? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Does it work? Do y'all watch YouTube? Would you watch a YouTube game show?
Smoothie themed.
Yes.
Probably not.
YouTube? Why not? Do you watch YouTube? Do you watch YouTube? You wouldn't watch a YouTube game show? Why not?
I'm having a hard time visualizing a game show about smoothies.
Why do you want to be the host?
Because I think people like charismatic hosts.
Do you think you're charismatic?
Excuse me. Y'all watch YouTube?
Yeah.
Would you watch a game show on YouTube? If I was making a game show, like, would that interest you?
Yes. Yeah, I'm game show.
What?
What's with me a game show?
You want me to take it? Are y'all visiting? Y'all watch YouTube? Would you watch a game show? Okay. Well, it's pretty beautiful here.
You watch YouTube?
Make sure you take lots of photos.
I've been here like 20 times.
Oh, okay.
Two people are making juice or...
They're making smoothies, yeah, seeing who can make the best smoothie and then who can make their smoothie quickest.
It's kind of like religion is dead, but mysticism is alive.
Yeah.
And there are things that you can do, like meditate, stare into the sun.
What other kind of things do you watch on YouTube?
Everything for fight because I am a fighter, so everything.
Oh, cool.
I'm professional boxer in my country, so I do everything. So like stuff dangerous like this.
What do you do for a living?
Eat, just eat.
No, I
think he's getting a little overwhelmed.
Okay, let's get you in there.
No, like in a bad way, like I don't want to do it.
You don't have to do it.
Yeah, it's
do you want to try one?
Anxiety's like
We don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. Do you want to do it to challenge yourself?
That might be a good idea. Okay.
Let's put that stuff in there because I don't want to free my inventory a bit.
Can I just ask you a couple questions? Okay. Yeah, no problem. How did that make you feel?
Rejected.
Yeah. Was that secondhand embarrassment for me?
Do you want to ask one of our friends?
Well, I think I personally, I think I've had enough.
Okay, one more?
No.
Okay.
Do you find him to be like difficult to talk to, or
Do you think much of the opposite? No, he's open. Like honestly, if you ask him about anything, he's always willing to talk to you about it. Like he's not too secretive.
Have you been like diagnosed with any sort of like social disorder or like anything mental?
Yeah,
No.
I don't think I have anything. Maybe I do. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't care.
You don't care?
I mean, maybe people say it's like, good to find out if you have something, but I don't think I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a helpful way of looking at it.
But if it would be helpful, like, I think that's good. Yeah. I mean, probably quite an anxious person.
Anxious?
Yeah.
My whole family, they're out at the pool right now. But I'll get to why I'm up here right now. I'll get to that in a little bit. If you just wait a freaking second, just be patient.
I feel like he's kind of like a creative genius that keeps it all.
Even without cars or factories.
Yeah, I can tell now with like a cynical eye that it's written and that he's playing a character, but I feel like back then it was so new and everyone was used to everything on the internet that felt genuine being actually genuine. I don't think many people knew that was an act even.
He's kind of like the Andy Kaufman of YouTube, where it's like you just don't know. We were really excited to meet him, mainly to just figure out if it was all bullshit or not. and then we met him and we're like, is he still in character?
Yeah.
Is this him? It was like a slightly turned down version.
Do you feel left out? Like you probably feel kind of left out, don't you? How do you guys feel? Like Do y'all feel? I think you have to feel a little
Dax
bit
was
bad.
there, and he was being himself. Audiences felt betrayed if somehow found footage was located that showed the person being different than they were on camera. Whereas now I think there's an expectation. And you expect that people embellish it for social media, and that might not be who they actually are, because everybody does it now.
I feel like when someone blends reality with fiction so much, you almost don't know what to believe at all. And I think that's what makes him feel like such an enigma. Because I know how much he put on a character back then, I almost can't tell what's a character now even. Like, is this different? Is this more genuine version of him still a character to some degree?
So is it like, do you think he's fooling everyone even still?
You know, I just don't know.
Because if it's a bit, it's got to be the most genius long haul, like long con ever.
A little bit.
And I go, "You're the first one in the pool." And I'm like standing forward down, and I run over and I
If I
grab
go
her.
back and I'm like,
and
hey, I need a
threw
service
her in the
card key.
pool.
I need a fucking...
It's not even a freaking big deal.
Do you find that people will think that you're playing a character even when you're not? Like, just in person?
Yeah, and it's definitely one of the most common comments all through putting up my videos.
Yeah.
The character isn't real. I would just deny that any of it's a character. I'd say every single aspect of it is real. Because people have always gotten wrong what is aspects are. Like, most stories I tell are just true, but then, like, my telling of it, well, it's particularly, like, childhood me, like, teenage me is, like, not the most reliable, like interpretation of things. Like, just definitely have been an exaggerator all my life. But yeah.
And now there's a plane coming, so I have to talk extra loud.
And I've always kept it not address it, because at first I just didn't know what to make of people saying like, is this fake or is it real? And then I was just like, realized that it was a good to have mystery.
Yeah.
Good to have like a mystery element.
This conversation they just had is Dax Flame. Dude, I am 100% absolutely stumped for this. He's literally either the most brilliant person ever, or like the most brilliant person ever in a completely different way. Right.
Alright, this game's really fucking...
No idea.
I don't know if this marker's fucking fucked up or something. It's not really like... So just go through here. Like, well, I need this fucking key. It's like, okay, just go through there. It's like, I need the key.
And if it's not, if it really is him, then like, fucking props to him for doing that and putting himself out like that and taking shit and everything. If it is a real character, I mean, he's the most brilliant person of all time, because I literally...
So it's
yeah, ever since I was 15, people would tell me that I'm a genius and stuff, which is flattering. I would not reject it.
He's awesome. Either way, he's awesome.
I guess I would like accept partial credit, but I would also say if I try to be funny, it doesn't always pan out. But I'm even reluctant to ever say I was playing a character. Like, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah. Why are you reluctant to say that?
Because I think it implies all the stories I said were not true.
Yeah. Like, how about like pushing your grandmother in the pool?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe details about it weren't exactly like true.
Yeah, like framing it in a way that it seems even more controversial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even a big deal. I threw her in the pool. She got water on. Oh, my dress is so wet. Dax! Who cares? Grandmother.
Not God.
Even now, I'm not quite sure what to make of you, at least when you were younger.
Yeah.
I think I maybe have a better idea of now as an adult.
Yeah.
But I think there were a lot of stuff from your older videos that struck me as very planned out and very much a performance.
Yeah.
But then other things, because you were in, your world was smaller and it was just you as a 15-year-old or whatever, it's like you're going to be telling stories about your life and the world around you. So I think, it makes sense why it is a little bit confusing.
Yeah.
I consider myself one of the luckiest.
Because it is a bit real. It is a bit puffed up.
Yeah.
It's a stupid scene. I'm trying to help her out, like throw her in the pool, like, cause she's usually scared to get in the water fast. I'm like trying to do her a favor, and no one can see that I'm doing like a miraculous occurrence.
Cafe survived. How about
freaking
and great coffee? And one of the waitresses, Rhonda.
What do you think about a smoothie game show?
Smoothie game show.
A smoothie game show.
It was game day. The smoothie game show was all planned out, the blenders and ingredients purchased, the contestants scheduled to appear, the location, William Osmond's kitchen. We were ready to shoot this thing for Dax and just see what happens. But like any production, we had our fair share of setbacks.
Yeah, so one of the contestants dropped out. Her car broke down, so...
Starts in 40 minutes, the show. Heater, right? So we're asking if she wants the heater or ride, and then we're gonna try and find a backup if she doesn't reply.
Technically, we could have replaced Allie with any one of us, but Dax really wanted someone who was completely fresh and didn't have any connection to the production so that it really felt and was authentic. So we decided to ask Letty, the housekeeper, who just happened to be working that day, if she wanted to participate.
I hope I can.
Excellent. Cool. You want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Luckily, Letty agreed, and before we knew it, Dax's smoothie game show idea was about to become a reality.
If you're asking about travel, dining,
Drugstores, the answer is always cash backing.
yeah, cash backing. Cash back like a pro with Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what yours.
Hello and welcome to Smoothie Madness, the new game show where each week 2 contestants compete in 3 smoothie-themed challenges to see who can win up to $100 cash prize. I'm Dax Flame, and one quick fact about me is I hate cereal, ice cream, and popcorn. With me today are Brett and Letty. Can you please tell me each one quick fact about yourself and also how old you are and your job?
If the hologram
but listen. My name's Brett. I'm 31. I'm a musician and an actor, and I just moved here from New York.
Oh, hi. My name is Letitia. I'm going to make a smoothie, and I love smoothie.
Cool. So, the rules. So, there are 3 rounds. The first round is worth $20, second round is worth $30, third round is worth $50. There are also 2 bonus rules. Now, these bonus rules are as at any point in the game, you can each one of you gets 1 chance you can yell sabotage, at which point you get to sabotage the other person that round. Then there's one other rule. At any point in the game, either of you can yell split, at which point you can decide to split the money for that round and skip the challenge, and you get to share the money. So you yell sabotage or split. And there are also 2 mystery rules that you'll find out later.
Okay, so the mystery rule is you can make someone use a bad ingredient, but then you have to switch ingredients with that person. So it's a lesson on don't sabotage people.
Right. Wait, we're putting lessons in it?
I guess so. I like everything to be positive.
Earlier in the year, Dax participated in another YouTube game show. This one was more focused on human psychology and social interaction. It was a classic prisoner's dilemma. You know, you could choose to steal or split a lump sum of money, and it made for a very interesting outcome.
But in person, you can't build it, or can't join them. I don't know.
Like, you can't beat them, join them?
Yeah, make your own.
Oh, no,
well,
not that. If you can't join them, beat them.
Yeah. I guess make your own game show.
You can't join them, beat the shit out of them.
If they won't let you be back on their game show, make your own.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. That's saying.
What I was saying.
What I
didn't realize at first is that Dax was very interested in imparting this psychological element into Smoothie Madness that he learned from the other game show. At first I was a bit confused, but then I realized, no, this would make it interesting.
Okay, so for round one, we will begin by drafting the ingredients for the smoothie. Do you remember what my the three foods are that I hate the most? Who remembers? Go.
Popcorn, cereal, and ice cream?
Yes, so you get to you get to draft the first one.
Okay.
And then you will go after him.
Okay.
Which one do you want?
What do I choose exactly?
Whichever ingredient you want for your smoothie.
Just one ingredient?
The first challenge is about who can make the best smoothie. Who is the best smoothie maker? I will taste it to see. Do you want to ask me any questions?
How many ingredients do we pick right now?
3, and then you get to choose from the rest.
Okay.
Do you want to ask any questions about anything else?
How many smoothie I have to do?
1. And then any questions about what I like?
What kind of fruit do you like?
Mangoes. And I also like bananas and all of them that we have, so. Okay, so go pick your first one.
Okay.
Damn it, I hate.
You go second. Okay, now your turn. Oh wait, Brett, you just get one.
Just one? Okay.
And then Letty gets one.
Oh, I'm gonna pick mango chunks.
You got mangoes. And then show it to the camera.
Mango chunks.
Banana, smart choice. Now, second ingredient.
Okay. I'm gonna choose.
She's so awkward.
Dark chocolate.
Protein.
Okay. And coconut water.
Cool. Those are all good choices. Now, okay. Begin making your smoothies, and also you can pick anything else that's left over, whatever you want to use. If you want to get something else, do you want to get anything else?
Yeah, I do. Just
go for
grab
it.
Grab it. Okay.
Just before the other one does, y'all can share the rest.
I'm gonna take some peanut butter.
Anything else? Or do you feel ready, or whatever else you want?
I'm gonna throw some. Okay.
Wait, not those ones. Those are. Don't pick those ones.
Oh.
I hate those.
Blueberries?
Yeah, I like those. Those ones in ketchup I hate.
Protein.
Peanut butter I love.
Peanut butter.
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm good.
First round is, what are you envisioning? When we agreed to film the Smoothie Game Show, I was a little stressed out because I thought we were going to have to come up with a lot of the ideas for the game show. But to my surprise, every time I asked Dax what the idea for a particular round was, he always had an answer.
What was the
taste test?
Taste test.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I hope that they don't think I'm biased, though.
They'll make their separate smoothies.
Yes.
Given maybe the.
And they have to answer a question to win, like, the secret ingredient or something. It starts to sound stupid when I say it out loud, but maybe it's not stupid. I don't know.
Okay. Begin.
Okay. You open this.
There's a release button.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Cool. And I'm going to turn away so that I'm unbiased. And if either of you wants to sabotage or split, just yell it. On this part, maybe edit it to film them instead of me.
Oh. That's okay, right? All right.
Should I say, like, 1 more minute? I'm gonna set a timer for 60 more seconds.
Okay.
60 more seconds.
Thank you. Get that in there. How do you get this thing back? Again? Oh, okay. Oh, like that? Got it. Okay, cool.
13 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Do you feel ready, or do you need more time?
I'm ready.
Okay, pour your smoothie into the cup. And then set it on the counter.
Is it another release? I'm really good at this. There we go. Thank you.
Do y'all need help in any way?
We just get a spoon to mix this around. It's just a little chunky.
Oh shit, I should boost it too.
I need to blend it a little longer.
Don't reveal too many details or else I'll be biased.
Okay. I looked up.
Can I still sabotage?
5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, you can still sabotage.
It's okay.
2, 1. Okay, so now I taste them. Can you bring them to me, or do I walk to get them? Just walk to them. Okay, I know who's this here. Wait, okay. This is Brett, this is Letty. That one's really good. I would drink all of that. It tastes good, but I would have a harder time drinking that, unfortunately. Letty brings this round. That would just take me too long. All good. And then you can open it if you want to.
Thank you. I win.
How do y'all feel after round 1? Any questions?
Feel good. Good job.
I feel good.
Cool. Round 2. Any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Our idea for round 2 was a little bit more straightforward, but also daunting, especially for anyone who's uncomfortable with the idea of chugging. Second round, what were you thinking?
That is a smoothie chug.
Smoothie chug.
Like, or who can drink it fastest, but let's do less ingredients, smaller amount. Like a very small amount.
Like a chug challenge, something like that.
I don't know what that means, but...
Chug a smoothie.
Yeah, but not that much. Just a very small amount.
Like a shot glass or something?
Well, a little more than that. You have to have a few gulps in there, but like a regular coffee cup of it, yeah.
So round 2, before you will see a banana, a bowl of strawberries, and oat milk. It is the same amount for each of you. This round is a very straightforward smoothie chug challenge. Whoever can blend their smoothie and drink it quickest, and then put their cup down and say challenge complete, wins. So blend it, drink, and then put the cup down and say challenge complete.
Okay, do we pour it into this cup when it's empty? Or do we just drink it out of the blender?
Pour it into the cup.
Pour it into the cup, okay.
And then, any questions? Does anyone want to split or sabotage?
No, not yet.
3, 2, 1, go!
Do I have a lockpick reader? Locksmith reader, yes I do. Yes.
Wow, it's all tied up now. Cool, just that. that much. Okay, it's head and head. Who's going to sit on the cup first? Oh. Letty wins the second round, too. How do you feel, Letty? How do you feel, Letty?
I'm feeling good.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Do you want to open it up? The money, and you don't want to split it, right?
I'm winner again.
Cool. So Brett, you are in second place. Now, that so far she has won $50, and the last round is worth $50 also.
Over there, it's a task manager.
Fuck yeah.
It's a project manager. It's Asana, your work manager. Bring together everything your team needs to get work done in one place. Visit asana.com to try for free.
Round 3. By far the most difficult round to come up with an idea for was the final round, because we wanted it to be big and spectacular, but we're making smoothies in a kitchen. How are we going to do that?
I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Smoothie trivia. That could be or movie trivia. Yeah. Oh. I guess there's no real connection besides.
Right. What was the flavor of smoothie that John Travolta drank in Greece?
Unfortunately, that's going to be nothing. No movies feature smoothies.
The last round is a best of 5 trivia challenge. I'm going to be asking 5 questions. Whoever gets 3 right first wins.
Okay. Oh, got my ass.
Any questions?
Do we just like ding in? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. The world's most popular fruit is apple, tomato, or banana?
Ding. Apple.
No.
Banana.
No. Okay, we'll go on to the next one. So,
The character is kind
so
of
whoever,
easy.
we'll see. Which is not considered a berry? Strawberry, banana, or pineapple?
Ding.
Yeah, it's fine, whatever.
Banana.
No.
It's not the way you should do that.
Yes. Okay, so she has 1 point. You are, you have to get 2 more right, and then you have to get 3 more right.
Consistent.
Okay. How much would you guess that I weigh?
Ding. 130.
125.
130. It's all tied up. How do you feel?
Good.
Wait, or how did you guess that?
Luck, I don't know.
Yeah, lucky.
So it's all tied up. Whoever gets the next 2 questions right wins. Are cucumbers fruits?
Ding. No.
Yes.
Oh, yes, no questions. Why not? Good. Okay.
Good job.
By this point in the show, we really were hoping that someone would do split or sabotage, but I guess that's it's a successful experiment on our part, because we figured out when you call it a smoothie game show, people are going to be tunnel visioned into the idea of participating in the smoothie challenges and forgetting about that extra weird shit.
Well, how do y'all feel? I don't know. Sorry.
I thought I knew things about fruits. I don't.
Okay, wait. So 2 to 1. Two to 1. Which percentage of our DNA do humans share with fruit? Is it 30%, 40%, or 50%? And y'all can still split or sabotage.
50%.
Yes.
Split. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you can't say split after they win.
I win it again. Sorry, but I can share with you.
We both win.
That's it. Do go tomorrow.
Great job, guys. So, any final thoughts on the experience on set today?
This is my first experience, but I like it.
Any final thoughts?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for tuning in to Smoothie Madness next week. We hope to see you next week.
Finish this up.
We did it. We made the game show. None of us have any idea how it's going to resonate with people, but in the spirit of Dax, we had to give it our best shot. I think Dax was happy with it at the end of the day. Letty went home $150 richer, and Brett learned a valuable lesson about how to not make a smoothie. I think I initially mistook Dax's authenticity for awkwardness, but after watching him interact with many different strangers at Griffith Observatory and Hollywood Boulevard, it became very clear that he is just unabashed about sharing his life with people and, you know, pitching his ideas and, you know, trying to get a leg up in life. A lot of people, I think, would be a little timid in sharing that, especially with a stranger, but like a lot of people with dead-end jobs, he wants something better for himself. And he continues to pursue those goals on an ice cream man salary. You know, honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better person to follow around with a camera for a week. So thank you so much, Dax. And everyone who we interviewed, you know, we really appreciate it. I'd like to wrap this whole thing up by saying if you're a person in Hollywood who can provide some value to Dax and get him a job, or Brett for that matter, two people who I think are the biggest joys and biggest talents that you could ever work with, and I mean that. Fucking give them a chance, you Hollywood sons of bitches. And on that note, let's get to the shilling. If you guys like Dax's story and you want to support his creative endeavors in the future and our future documentary.
Alright. Alright, guys. Appreciate everybody showing up. Probably be on tomorrow at some point. Yeah, I gotta go to the gym and shit. So I guess I'll stream when I get off work and then go after. So yeah.